That is another definition of God. Oisajyasya samagrasya bijasya jasasa sriya jnana vairagyaschaiva sara iti bhagangana. Bhaga means fortune. One who is opulent with 6 kinds of fortunes. We can understand it very well. That's like in this material world, if one man is very rich, he is attracted. Everybody speaks about him. Even he is a nonsense number one. If he has got money, everyone will speak about it. Then at least in this age it is going on. Nobody considers of anything. But if somehow or other one becomes very rich, he becomes a popular figure. So God must be richest. Here, within this material world, we can claim, I am richer than that, but somebody is richer than me. I cannot claim that nobody is richer than me. That is not possible. We shall find out less rich than me, and we can find out more rich than ourselves. Two things we can have. But when you come to God, you will find nobody is richer than Him. Therefore God is called great. God is great. Similarly, not only in riches, Oisajya, sa samagrasya, bijasya, in power also. Oisajyasya samagrasya, bijasya, jasasa, in reputation also. In fame. Just like everyone. It may be you belong to some religion, I belong to, but everyone knows that God is great. That is reputation. Oisajyasya samagrasya, bijasya, jasasa. And Sri means beauty. God is the most beautiful. Just like, see Krishna here, we have got Krishna's figure here. How beautiful he is. God must be, he is young, always. An old man cannot become beautiful. That is stated in the Brahma Samhita. Advaita yachyuta anadi ananta rupam adyam purana purusa navajauvanancha. That is the description of Adyam Purana. He is the original person, the oldest of all. But he is navajauvanancha, just like a beautiful boy, say 16 or 20 years old. So that is beautiful, the most beautiful. And the most wise, jnana. Nobody can be wiser than God. These are the descriptions given by Parasar Muni, father of Vyasdev. Oisajyasya samagrasya bijasya jasasa sriya jnana vairagya, and at the same time renounced. Now God has created this universe. God has created the cosmic manifestation, innumerable universes. But He is not interested in it. He is interested, He is created, He has given us facility to live here. But He is not coming here to enjoy this. But He has got better. Or He doesn't care for all these opulences. That is another qualification of God. So, this human form of life is meant for understanding God and scientifically, with full knowledge. That is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Therefore we are preaching this Bhagavad discourse. In the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, what is the nature of God? That has been described. Janmadasya jataha annayat itaratascha arthishu avijñā sarat. God is cognizant. He knows everything. He is a sentient being, not that a dead stone. If God is not sentient being, if God is not a person, how so many powerful person, sentient person coming from him? If the father is not intelligent, how the sons and daughters can become intelligent? A dog cannot give birth to an intelligent person. A person who is intelligent, he can give birth to intelligent children. This is our practical experience. Therefore, this description of God, Vaisajyasya samagrasya bijasya jasasasya, we should try to understand what is God. If you can find out a person who is superior in everything, in wealth, in strength, in beauty, in fame, in knowledge, in renouncement, he is God. Don't capture any fourth class God. If you are intelligent, try to understand what is the meaning of God and try to understand.